This weekend, I stayed up till 2 in the morning binging a brand new TV show, and I needed to tell you about it immediately. The show is called All Her Fault on Peacock, and I have not seen a show with this big of a twist in years. I was left shook, gobsmacked. My jaw was to the floor, and I had the absolute best time dissociating and escaping into this show. So let's go ahead and talk about what made it so damn amazing, because I am obsessed. Okay, just a little quick summary of what the show is actually about. So it's about a mom played by the amazing Sarah Snook, and Dakota Fanning also stars in the show. So it's about a mom who arranges a play date and then goes to pick up her son, and then her son is not there. And the entire show is trying to figure out where is the son, who took the son. You think you're watching something and you think you're really certain about what's happening the entire time, and then I swear in the last episode is just like this insane twist that will blow your mind. I still can't get over it. So why is this show so amazing? Well, first of all, we have to talk about the acting. Sarah Snook from Succession is given gold in the acting Olympics from me. Her acting is so next level insane, amazing, wonderful, emotional, fantastic in this show. She's magnetic. She's just incredible. I really hope she gets nominated for something because she really deserves it. She really drove this story forward with all of her emotion. And she played a really complex character. The next standout star in the acting department is Michael Pena, okay? This man plays the detective on the case, and he is like next level. You can tell by the questions that he's asking that he is so good at his job, and he's a damn good detective, and he's actually my favorite character on the show. He was incredible. And then we have millennial queen Dakota Fanning, who plays such a good friend, and she's so empathetic and smart and excels in her career, and she always knows what to say. And these women are actually put in this absolutely insane scenario, so it's so interesting to see the amount of chemistry she has with Sarah Snook's character. Oh, also, I have to mention that Jake Lacey was just way too damn good at that role. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Next is the plot. It's a mystery thriller, so every time you're watching a different episode, new clues are revealed. You're trying to figure out who did it, and it's very shocking. And the way that the show is filmed, I also have to compliment. First of all, the shots were beautiful. It felt like someone, how do I explain this? It felt like the characters were being watched. So you see the way the camera angles are shot, and also because it's a mystery, they did such a good job at focusing in on like picture frames or other little clues with their camera work. And I thought that was just so incredibly well done. Also, there were these beautiful shots with like these like sun glares too that I just really appreciated as an artistic person. Another thing that made the show really enjoyable for me is the themes of the show. It's a lot about how males, or I guess specifically husbands, weaponize their incompetence. I thought that was so interesting and such an important thing to talk about. Also, the show does an amazing job at showcasing mental disabilities and physical disabilities. I love that that subject matter is going to be getting some attention because I think some really important conversations are going to come out of it. And I guess the last thing I loved about this is just the way that the show made me feel. Like, I was locked in. From the preview, I knew that the cast was amazing, but it wasn't necessarily a storyline that I myself would particularly gravitate to. It's very sad, it's very emotional, it's very wild scenario situation. So like the ending, the last episode is where things get extra crazy, and let me just say, I actually predicted part of it, which is really crazy because it's super niche, but it was so satisfying to watch, and I love when you're super invested in a show, you stay up late watching, and then it ends with something really, really satisfying. So the characters are complex, the story's complex, it's a mystery, it's a thriller, you're just locked in, and then the ending is just like massive twist, and you're shook to your core. That's basically all I can ask for in a show where I'm looking to escape from this crazy reality. So I really think the cast and the entire production crew deserves their flowers because this show needs to be talked about way more. It's absolutely incredible. It was trending on Threads, and I was so happy about that because I just thought it was one of the most amazing pieces of television that I've watched probably in the last few years. This was that incredible, and I wasn't even expecting to like it. This show for me was like a 15 out of 10. It was incredible. I just know you're gonna be obsessed just like me. Oh, and I'd be totally remiss if I didn't mention this story is based off a book with a female author, and I do believe this had a female director too, so maybe that's why I loved it so much. They nailed it. This story was impeccable. I loved following along for every single part of it. So if you're looking for a brand new show to watch, to binge, to escape into, All Her Fault on Peacock, that's the show you want to get into right the frick now. And then I want you to come back and tell me what you thought of that ending. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.